Welcome back to Ridin Steel. We're on the road and making our way to L.A. Harley-Davidson in Lewiston, Maine, to film and support Sandy's ride, Cancer Sucks. If you recall, we covered this ride last year and learned that Sandy Barnes was diagnosed with stage 3 colon cancer. So I was looking forward to being updated on her condition and seeing the entire NATO family once again. This year's ride was also to benefit the Get On the Bandwagon Now charity. You'll learn more about this when we return from acknowledging the supporters of Ridin Steel. Sandy's Ride Cancer Sucks is organized by Jay Nato. He has been working hard throughout the year rallying support for his cause, and by the looks of things on this morning, it was looking like his efforts were paying off.
Jay, you organize it. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the run and the inspiration behind it?
Well, last year my cousin was diagnosed with stage 3 cancer. We put together a quick ride last year. Again, this year we put it together to help Sandy, but we also wanted to help somebody else as well. So we brought on Get On the Bandwagon Now. So we're splitting the proceeds between Sandy and Get On the Bandwagon Now. This way they can help somebody else in need that needs it.
Now, how is Sandy doing, number one?
Good. She's doing pretty good. This is a very aggressive cancer. The doctors say that she's got a 60% chance. It's definitely better than nothing, but it's very aggressive. You know, it's a very serious thing. A lot of people think, you know, when you do a ride, you know, they go through their chemo and you know, all the doctor's visits. That's it. They're done. You know, when they're done their chemo, and she's got a very long road. Just like any other cancer patient out there. Yeah, so.
Now, what's it take to pull? We talk to ride organizers all the time. What does it take to pull a run like this together?
Well, I'll tell you, we've been planning this for about a year, and you know, we found a band at almost the last minute. You know, supporters like Pizza Hut, they're here. You know, they put out 500 box toppers on top of their pizzas. I called them up last week. She says, "Yeah, we did that." I'm like, "Really? Didn't even know that." You know, Subway, they fed our vendors. I mean, support from the local businesses. We're supporting the businesses as well. You know, just getting advertising out there, letting everybody know what we're doing.
It takes a lot of people to pull together a run like this.
It takes a lot of people, absolutely.
L.A. Harley-Davidson for letting you use their facility?
They pulled out all the stops for us. They let us use their power, their facilities, donated a bunch of raffle items to us. John and his crew have been great.
Well, best of luck. Thank you very much.
And I'm with Diane. How are you, Diane?
Very good. How are you?
I'm doing very well. We met last year at Sandy's Ride.
Yes, we did. Our first one, yes.
That's right. And so you're still back and you're still helping out. And
absolutely.
Things are going okay?
Yes, they are. Yeah, they're doing very well. She's doing a little better. Right now, she just finished her chemo. She has a few issues, but, you know, we're giving some hope. And
so overall, how much has it changed her life?
It changed a lot, her life. It is. And she has a lot of fear every day. She's, you know, because of the hair loss and stuff like that. Right. But she has a lot of fear, you know, for tomorrow. But in the same token, she enjoys today. She realizes what today is all about.
Well, that's one of the things that people who go through these tragic things, you know, like cancer and many other diseases, they seem to, like, have more gratitude for life.
Yes,
on a daily basis.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. And with all the support that she's been having with the riders, it just gives her that hope. There's, you know, they're out there. There's people out there that care.
Right, and you know, as far as the fear thing is concerned, you know, I was taught once that fear stands for false expectations appearing real, you know, and if she just, you know, looks at life on a more positive manner, then I think she'll be okay. You know, don't try to predict the future because it'll just drive you crazy, right?
Absolutely, it's true.
So, one of the things I wanted to say, Diane, is that I noticed that you're out and about a lot with various charities that that I'm going to. I know that. I've seen you throughout the year. So obviously, when we met last summer, something happened to you.
Yes, I turned around and I noticed I had never been on a bike run. My son had first started with this, and I've noticed so much kindness in these riders. And to me, they're strangers. They're friends that we didn't even know. And they're right out there. They're supporting us. They're there for any cause. They don't care. They will ride for you, and they do it with all their heart.
It is an incredible experience. I mean, it's got me. I've been doing this riding for 40 years, started riding steel 3.5 years ago.
Oh,
and
yes.
now I'm out there every weekend, along with my friends and helpers of the Ridin' Steel crew and everything. So I'm very glad and happy to see you out and about and becoming one of us. I've seen you to other causes to support Sandy as well, and other people's causes. So you're stepping outside the cancer.
Yes,
realm, basically, right?
Absolutely, because I've seen what these people have done for my family, and I want to return that to them because they came out when we were hurting so deeply, and it's only fair that I do that back. And by doing this, I'm meeting new people. I'm talking to them, and the stories I'm hearing are heartfelt. And next, July 30th, there's another one, diabetes. I'll be there.
Excellent. That one's in memory of my friend Sam Wolf. He was my mechanic for my bike. And I'll tell you what, he kept me ride ready for all these runs and everything. He was a good guy, really was.
I believe it. I believe it. If he was with Riding Steel, it has to be.
Well, thank you so much, Diane.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate it, and I hope we see you more often out there.
Absolutely.
And maybe you'll be one of the Riding Steel crew someday, and you'll be like a host of the show.
I would love to.
I think Todd needs some backup. You know what I mean?
Oh, God, Todd, you're in trouble.
Thank you so much. Have a great day, okay?
You too, dear.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Who do I have with me?
You have Sandy.
Sandy.
Sandy's mom.
Tell us a little bit about what an event like this means to you, being Sandy's mom.
An event like this means a lot to me. There's a lot of people that have turned out. They're doing this for my daughter. It's a wonderful thing. I'm happy. I think it's great. A lot of people care.
Yeah, and it must give you support a little bit to have this many people show up and demonstrate the compassion that they have for Sandy.
Absolutely. Yeah, they've been very, very supportive for Sandy during this hard times she's been going through. Yeah.
It's good to have support.
It is, absolutely.
And how's Sandy doing?
Sandy has done her chemo. She is in the process, in the road of recovery at this point. And at this point, what they'll do is they'll monitor her, with colonoscopies, CTs. And, I've had so many people on my side, and I'm hoping for a miracle. And that's what we pray for, and this will be good.
I appreciate you taking the time to talk to us. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name's Ashley. I'm from Auburn, Maine, and you're watching Ridin' Steel.
Someone's yelling stop, but I don't think I'll listen. Spinning little top, creeping round the cage, bucket and a mop, cleaning till they glisten. Someone's yelling stop, but I don't think I'll
Todd Sanders here with Riding Steel. You're trying to hide from us, Sandy, but we're not going to let you do that. We were here last year. We covered the run last year. Appears to me to be a little bigger this year than last year. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely.
How you doing?
Good.
The ride's for you.
Yep.
How's that make you feel?
Good. Great.
Great. You're looking good.
Thank you.
Feeling good?
Yeah, I got done chemo about 2 months ago, and now I'm just kind of taking it day by day.
Yep. And you got to check progress updates or something. They monitor your status probably.
Yep. Colonoscopies, CAT scan, blood work.
How often will they have to do that?
Just had a colonoscopy. It's once a year. Blood work every 3 months, and CAT scans twice a year.
Well, hopefully we'll be able to organize a ride down the road, and you'll be able to participate with us. It won't be for you, so you'll just be able to join us. How's that sound?
Great.
We look forward to it.
Okay.
Best of luck to you.
Thanks.
Made my way across the other side, and I'm here with
Ron Ridley.
and
Lisa Ridley.
right, Ron and Lisa. I was talking to you guys earlier today, and I already knew your name. I just wanted to hear you say it. All right, but anyways, you were talking to me about you got family members or something that is experiencing cancer, and this is a big motivator behind why you're here.
Yes, it is. I had a younger brother of 29 who passed away of cancer. And
A brother.
a younger brother, yes. And a grandfather and an aunt. And her father just passed away with colon cancer. So we know the word of cancer sucks. We know.
So when they were going through it, were they going through it alone, or did the family gather around them? Did they get any help like they do here through charities?
We didn't know nothing about the charities back then. That was in '97 when my younger brother passed away, 14 years ago. So this is great. This is super.
Sure, we just found out about it now, and now we start doing the runs. It's all for a good cause. Cancer is just a disease that it sucks. It truly does, and it affects so many people. It
Right.
truly does.
Right, and you just lost your dad.
I did.
And how are you?
I'm doing okay. Every day he's in my thoughts, but just to see what he went through, for anybody to go through that, to have all this help, it's amazing. It
Right.
really is.
Right. Well, I see you guys out on charity rides a lot, and you keep pretty busy doing this, and helping us out and supporting us and stuff like that. And this is something you just started doing in the past year, Ron, or what?
Just started last year when we picked up the bike, and it's a lot of fun. You get to meet a lot of people and do the charities like this. And the message to Sandy: stay strong, fight, and beat it. That way, 10 years from now, you can look back, look at this film, and say, "Wow, look at all the people that supported me. We're here for you. You go, girl."
Nice message there. How about you, Lisa? You got one? Huh?
Just stay strong, and just with all the support, you will make it. You will make it through.
Well, I was talking
Definitely
to
will.
her aunt Diana, and she has been moved by what the motorcyclists are doing to raise money for charity and support. Well, last year was the first time she had ever been involved with something like this, and she had shared with me how the hope that all these people instill in you is incredible.
It is.
And now we see her at many, many functions that don't have anything to do with her family,
But
and
the
that's what it's
support-
all about,
the
isn't it?
support- It's the support from everybody, and to
Right.
see that we're all, bikers. You never thought that bikers would be actually participate in any of this stuff, but to see in all the functions we do, it just seems like there's more and more bikers.
Right.
And we are good people. We definitely are good people.
Right. Do you watch Ridin' Steel by any
Oh,
chance?
yes, we do.
You do? Are you like a dedicated fan?
Dedicated. You're taped every week, definitely.
Is that right?
Yes.
Well, that's
Oh, yeah.
awesome to hear. Thank you guys so much for taking a minute with me.
All right, thank you.
Have a great day, okay?
Who do I have with me?
Billy Joe.
Dan?
Gene.
And what brings you guys to this ride today?
We just wanted to support cancer rides. Our nephew has cancer as well, and we just like to help out anyone that we can.
It's unfortunate the number of lives that cancer impacts, either directly or through friends or family members that have it.
This is true, and it just affects a lot of people, and it just goes unnoticed.
And what did you think about the ride today?
Very nice.
First time you done it?
This right here, yes. Yep, first
This is only, I believe it's the second one. Last year I think was the first one, so might we see you back here again next year?
Of course, always.
Anything else you'd like to add?
I want to ride.
It's too nice a day, isn't it, to be sitting in a parking lot? Yeah, well, hey.
But we got to go riding.
Well, we held you, so now we'll let you go.
Thanks.
Appreciate you taking the time to talk to us.
Anytime, sir.
Have a safe ride.
All right, Rick.
Yeah.
Rick, let's talk about the bandwagon, okay? You and Stoney got together one day and came up with this idea of get on the bandwagon now, correct?
Yes, that's correct. He wanted to start an organization that could build. It was a non-profit organization to put money away. People needed help with expenses for a second opinion to go to Boston and all that, like gas money and all that. That's things that he ran into, the obstacles he ran into when he was sick. A lot of his insurances didn't cover that stuff. So.
Right, and that's what I was going to ask you. Okay, that was the original concept of the get on the bandwagon now.
Yep, that's the whole. It's that simple. There's not much more to it than that.
Right.
Yep.
And so, but it has kind of changed a little bit, and because the expectations of getting a second, the money for a second opinion are a little high right now, so you pretty much just help people with gift cards, gas cards, and food cards right now, for now.
Yeah, just the everyday expenses that sometimes are hard to cover, like food and fuel and gas, just to get through the day while they're going through that event. Those little things help.
Right. You know, now we got Bob Dion, Stoney's brother. And Bob, why are you inspired to be on the board as a trustee?
Well, just to make sure that I carry on my brother's legacy. It was his idea. It originally was born on the day he went to Boston, and he had received a couple $100 from a local charitable organization for that trip. And his comment to us that day was, boy, what a wonderful thing. I wish we could do this for everybody.
Right, well, there's a piece of insight that I had no idea of. So thank you for sharing that. Sure. Really appreciate it. So where do you see the bandwagon going now?
Well, we've done a lot for many people, not just bikers. We've tried to reach out to the community and help people in various ways. And as this thing grows and progresses, we'd like to do more for many. So it's not just for single individuals. We're looking to help as many people as we can.
I know a lot of the people that have been on the receiving end of this Get on the Bandwagon Now charity. And we've actually inspired Diane, Sandy's aunt, to come to many events because she just fell in love with all the bikers and all the generosity and the big hearts out here. So it's working. You're doing a great job. So thank you all. All right, take care. All right, we're going to cut away from the show for just a moment. I want to plug a ride called Sandy's Ride Cancer Sucks. With me, I have Jay Nato. How you doing, Jay?
Not too bad, Steve. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Hey, you got a ride coming up. When's it all happening?
August 4th, 2012. We're going to be starting off in Leeds at Reggie's Kawasaki. They're going to do a little breakfast or something that morning. Kickstands are up at 11 o'clock. Registrations start at 9. From there, we're going to be leaving Reggie's. We're headed straight for Big Moose Harley Davidson, where we're going to have a band. They're putting on a barbecue for all the registered riders. We're going to have raffles, music. We're going to have a good time.
Sounds like a lot of fun. How's Sandy doing, by the way?
Sandy is doing great. She just went, and I don't know the exact results of it, but she just went and had some tests done, and all her results came back good.
Excellent. All right. Yeah. So now, are you going to have a secondary cause that you're riding for this year?
This year we are, all the proceeds are going to St. Mary's to help the people that are going through this. And, I mean, Sandy was telling me a story where, the lady's going there, and one of her main things she says she goes there for is because they feed her when she's there. Because she can't afford, the pills and the chemo and so, one of the big things is we want that money to go to people who absolutely need it.
Right. I get it. Because people are struggling financially. There are a lot of people out there that have to pick and choose from their medication to eating, literally. And so, again, a quick recap. It's when?
August 4th. Registration start at 9 a.m. at Reggie's Kawasaki, and then we're driving to Big Moose.
In Leeds, Maine.
Leeds, Maine.
Excellent.
Hi, I'm Teresa Morrill. I'm here with Ridin Steel, and we're here to tell you about another great ride coming up this summer. And I'm here with
Bonnie Gagne
and
Bill Gagne.
Okay, guys, and what ride are you promoting today?
The Ride for Autism. We're riding for the Autism Society of Maine.
And where is that ride going to happen?
It's going to be in Bangor at the Community Center on the Davis Road. And it's going to be June 30th. And we're going to start the run at 1. And then we're going to have some food afterwards, raffles, a band, and we're going to have some dancing. It's going to be a good time. I hope everybody can come out and see it and be a part of it.
And this is your second ride you've done. And last year you had a really good turnout for your first ride?
We had a very good turnout, Teresa. It was wonderful.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
What, now exactly, what promoted you to start the autism ride?
We have a grandson who's 13. He's autistic, nonverbal. He's on the very severe end of the spectrum, and he is our hero. And we realize through him that there are so many little ones out there, and adults with autism too, that need this.
Well, that's good. It really is. It's great. It's people like you and us that really make a difference with this. And okay, so if anybody needs to contact you or get a hold of you regarding this ride, how would they go about doing that?
Right now, it's just through our phones. It's 745-1577 or 745-1589. We're hoping to get a website going and all of that, but it's taken time. It's just been my husband and I and our children and a few friends that really have gotten us off the ground.
Right.
So we hope to get bigger and bigger every year.
Right. It's not an easy process, we know, and you'll find along the way, hopefully there'll be a lot more people to help you out, too, with it. Okay, so you're talking June 30th, and you'll be riding out of Bangor,
yes,
and back, generally around the Bangor area.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Could be a 100-mile ride.
100 miles? That's
Yeah.
a good ride.
Yeah.
That's a good ride. It's a good day. So anything else you want to let anybody know?
Just come out and support us. But I'd like to say one thing, though. I want to thank Steve and all of you for giving us this chance to be here to promote this. You're angels. You really are, and I thank you.
Well, thank you. You know, we all love what we do.
I recently received a letter from Sandy Barnes updating me on her condition. She is tired. Her doctor reported that it can take 6 months to a year to recover from her treatment and cancer. Her last chemo treatment was in April. She is at high risk for her cancer to return, so the follow-ups with the oncologist, the blood work, CT scans, colonoscopies, and the monthly port flush continue. But yet she reports that she's doing well so far. She also says things are looking good, and that she is a fighter. As her Aunt Diane expressed to me earlier in the show, Sandy's life has changed and she is fearful, but she continues to fight and tries to focus on what each day may bring her, one day at a time. I think Jay Nato came up with the best way to describe or title this benefit event. Sandy's Ride, Cancer Sucks. Sandy has her entire family supporting her and an ever-growing extended family as well. I want to thank Jay Netto for all his efforts he has put into building support and organizing this ride, and for choosing the Get on the Bandwagon Now charity to donate a portion of the proceeds to. This will allow them to help someone else that is inflicted with this terrible disease, and maybe a new friend will have their hope restored. As we near the end of this show, I want to take you to an event that occurred last weekend on Saturday, January 7th. The folks at Big Moose Harley-Davidson threw a party for Ridin Steel in an appreciation for all the work that has been put into building a show such as this. Ridin Steel is committed to bringing awareness to the general public of all the people or organizations that are in need of their support. It takes a lot of people to make this happen. The motorcyclists are needed to make their donations, the ride organizers and all their assistants, the volunteers that make up for the production crew of Ridin Steel, and the many businesses that support the rides with their generous donations of their facility, bands, giveaways, food, and so much more. It is all of us working together in a cohesive way that makes Ridin Steel possible. I am very proud of all the folks that I have had the pleasure of meeting and working with these past few years. Every Sunday morning we air a new show highlighting the motorcyclist or the biker at their best, proving why they deserve your respect.
Almost angels falling down. Almost
Steve Maroyce of Ridin Steel here. We're outside of Big Moose Harley-Davidson on a beautiful January afternoon. And I'm standing here with my county director for the United Bikers of Maine, Ernie DiBiasio. Ernie, how you doing today?
Good, excellent.
All right,
Beautiful day.
Absolutely. We want to encourage people to join the United Bikers of Maine. Why?
Why? We're a motorcycle rights organization. We're fighting for rights for everybody, not for anybody in particular, no matter what you ride for a bike.
Very good. And so to strengthen numbers, folks, go to ubm-usa.org and register as a member today. I hope you enjoyed today's program, and
Thank you for watching.